This beautiful spring day, we're at 57600 Beech Road, which is nestled between Harrison Road and downtown Osceola on the east side. Beautiful, absolutely fantastic horse farm. We've got income potential, as we'll mention later, with the boarding of horses, and just an absolutely fantastic open concept ranch that we know you're going to love. Why don't we go take a look? Right now we're in the main living room of the house, and I wanted to point out not just the fact that, and we'll see in a minute when we get into the dining room, that this area is so open, really before its time in 1988. The main living area is all behind me, behind this wall. There's a hallway with very, very nice sized bedrooms, and the two bathrooms, the master bath of which has been remodeled recently. It is in fact handy capable for the owner that's living here now. You'll see all solid oak trim in the entire house, solid oak doors. Even the bifold closet doors are solid oak, and believe me, there isn't one reveal on any of these doors that doesn't still line up after all this time. Again, keeping in mind that this was built by a builder for his own personal residence. Okay, from a reference standpoint, the camera is now directly in front of the fireplace, which you saw moments ago, which was on my right. Standing in the kitchen, you can also see the formal dining area. This room is absolutely enormous. I'm going to take a stab at 16 by 36 to 38 feet probably. Absolute ton of cabinet and counter space. The appliances, however, are not new, but they were the absolute finest that could be purchased at that time and are of extremely high quality. Directly behind me, on this side of the house, is what we will call the fourth bedroom, which has been the office den for all these years for him to run his business. Directly down the hall is the main floor laundry, which is a nice open area, door going to the garage, and that's also where a half bath is. So, as a lot of contractors ran their business out of their home, this is a perfect opportunity for that if business needs to be done here for the new owner. We're down in the basement right now, which, although is finished area, is not furnished. It's just been used really as a basement, as a playroom, maybe pool table, ping pong table, and for all these years this has been dry. I just wanted to talk a little bit about the mechanical setup of the home. Everything here is overdone. We've got an oversized water tank, we've got an oversized water heater. The HVAC system is in fact an open loop geothermal setup. So if you have questions about that, you can call. We can get into that deeper. But just suffice to say that this is a very well-built home that is going to be here for a lot of years. All of the electric service comes out of the mechanical room for all of the buildings outside. As you can see, we've got a really gorgeous day to see the pond. We're going to go outside and take a look at the pond next and the pool. Then we will also go over and look at the horse barns. What a better place to put your 3,600 square foot home than on just under 18.5 acres. You can tell that this contractor primarily focused on concrete because, boy, there's a lot of it here. It's extremely well done. Just an absolutely gorgeous property from stem to stern. Pine trees line the south end, actually the north side as well. The property technically goes all the way back through the maple woods at the back. Beautiful pool, beautiful pond, and we'll be checking out the buildings here in a little bit. We're in the main horse barn right now, which is where the animals stay. We've got 5 really nice, well-built stalls in here that are all wood lined. Concrete floor down the center, but he's got the rubber mats in the center for working on the horses with tack, brushing, cleaning, what have you. All of the stalls are dirt floors, as they should be, that are all lined with sawdust for the animals. And then there's a lean-to shed area across the entire north side of this barn for the animals in nicer weather, just to get in out of the rain. I would also mention that there's hay storage upstairs, and just a really well-built, well-thought-out horse area. Okay, when we say 70 feet by 104 feet, we know that's big, but you don't really feel it until you get out in here. This barn is absolutely enormous. And as barns get, it's full of stuff right now, but I'll tell you what, there's an absolute ton of space in here. This little framed-in area right here has horse feed and tack in it, because guess what? We found another 7 stalls back here in the lean-to on the north side of this building. The Winnebago gives you a good side of reference. That's probably a 40-foot unit. And there's an entire shop on the 3rd bay of this building at the other end. These doors are approximately 12 feet wide by, I'm going to say 14 feet high. You have absolutely no problem getting a semi in here or anything else you need to store. One of the things that we failed to mention before is that the horses that you see on this property are actually boarded professionally by the owner. And that brings in approximately $700 to $800 a month in income for the people that pay to keep their horses here. And of course they split the chores, and you know, that all gets worked out as time goes on. But we appreciate you coming out and seeing the property on Beech Road today, and we hope it might be something that you want to come take a look at.